Hello, hopeful tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Banished with me, BlueAnkylo. Last episode, we had some bad things happen. We had some fires, we had a lot of deaths, we even had someone die giving birth, during childbirth. 3 houses burnt down, as well as our boarding house, which resulted in a loss of a lot of resources. And even worse, probably, the worst of it all was just bad luck. We had so many people die of old age. Also, Meryl just died of childbirth, during childbirth. This has been a rough couple years of in-game time. But before we go see the merchant, if you missed last episode for some reason, the big problem was the teacher died at our schoolhouse. And I didn't have a laborer free at that exact second because people have been dying like crazy. And what that causes, if you don't know, is all the students that were in it, they're between 10 and 17 years old, they just instantly become adults and non-educated. Well, I didn't check, but I'm willing to bet non-educated adults. In fact, I basically know because you can see the graph. Education, that was the first drop-off. The second drop-off, I think, was, it's probably the nomads. If this is like percent. No, it's not percent. Maybe it is percent. Maybe it is. Maybe this is like percent of people with education, percent of people happy, percent of people. Because it's between 0 and 100. I have more than 100 people. I don't know, 95 might be 95 people. I don't know. It's probably percent or something. Anyway, point is, I think we lost a whole lot of... Our teenagers became uneducated, which is bad. Long-term bad. Anyway, we got a new boat. Let's see. Cattle. This is what I was looking for. Now, I don't have a whole lot of... trade goods ready. I would like to start with 2 just cuz, but I guess we can afford it. It's pretty expensive, but that's basically it then. After this, all we need are seeds and stuff, and this should start us on our leather farming. So that's good. So we trade the cattle. This guy is our livestock merchant. We no longer need him. This is the fastest he's ever come back. This is why we got all the bad luck. The first time it took us like 20 years for the livestock merchant, and then like 5 years later we got him back and we got a chicken, and then he came back again within the same year. And that's what it's too much livestock. Our buildings can't handle it. Anyway, you're out of here. Thanks for the help. Let's turn off firewood for now because I want to build up my stock a little bit. Plus, there's not a whole lot that I need to trade right now. Could turn the max down there too, for that matter. All that we really need is some more seeds. I think we can see what seeds we're missing here in the town hall. Well, you can't see what we're missing, but you can see like how many we're missing. Quite a few, honestly. I think a lot of them are trees, but I think we've got enough for now, and good. So basically, that was really nice. Now I need to build a pasture for cows. Cattle. I think I'll put it over here. No specific reason. Is this gonna interfere? Well, maybe. There's nothing there anyway, like, whatever. Whatevs. I don't think the Gatherer's Hut are gonna be as important once we start getting, pastures and stuff. And actually, no, this is... Right. That's why I didn't build anything there. It's that stupid hill. Alright, so second best place. More people dying. Still got a couple laborers ready to go. I mean, I could put it here. Still enough room for quite a few houses, right? So, like, if I build the road... If I build this road out... That. And we build a nice big pasture there. And then I can put as many houses in here as I can fit once I want to start expanding again. Pasture. So it's 14 by 13. It's not like teeny tiny. Cows behind the boarding house. Oh yeah. I definitely need to keep queuing up houses. I'm sort of being stubborn here. I want more stone houses specifically, but it's a tough time of the year for that, obviously. Well, summer. I mean, we've still got 4 people with no houses at all, so I think even just building 2 should be enough. Want to get stuff built a little bit quicker here. Iron is coming up the quickest right now. Stone is... We're going to burn through a lot of stone. Let's turn this down. There we go. Keep the laborers and the builders up so we can finish all the roads and the pastures and the houses. Okay. I think we're doing good, guys. We're turning it around. Had some bad events happen, but look at all these babies. We got, like... We're going to have so many babies. We don't know what we're going to do with them all. I will build another schoolhouse eventually. Late summer, we're harvesting our crops by the looks of it. That's what I want to see. We're still short 2 farmers. But I mean, our food situation is so good. I'd rather worry about building houses and stuff right now. If our stockpile ever goes below like 10,000, I'll worry more about ramping up gathering and farming and stuff a little bit. Our first like 10 episodes were all about getting our food sorted. Now, we got other problems like fires. So does that mean I should, like, is it just like, does the number of wells per population affect how many fires you get? Because we went over 20 years with no fires, and then in 1 year we had 3 fires in a row. And I built this well a long time ago, so maybe I should just build more wells. They take quite a lot of stone, I believe. Yeah, 40 stone. It's not... It's about the same amount as a stone house. So, each well is 1 less stone house at the moment. Oh, by the way, I forgot to set this. Cattle. Woo! So, cattle definitely seem to take up more area than chickens. 28 chickens can fit in there. Only 9 cows. I suppose that makes sense. They need more. They need more room to graze. Also, I forgot to build 1 little bit of road. There. Died of old age. Well, if there's anything to die of, I guess that's the best. But still, I need more workers. Okay, no one's without a house. We still have at least 2 families without, they're living in the boarding house though. So we got to keep building places to live. And then we're going to get to the school. I promise. I promise to deliver education to all the citizens of BlueAnkyloville. My predecessor, Ankylo the 21st, was unable to match it up. It also takes more workers. Like, 1 worker for 28 chickens, 2 workers for 9 cows. That's a pretty big difference. Supposedly 2 workers for 21 sheep. Okay. Don't want to run out of laborers. People are still dying all the time. Yeah, there you go. Alright, we're going to take one of the stone cutters out for that. How much stone are we making with, like, almost maxed out? Just over 100 a year? Actually, no. Probably closer to 150 a year. Still haven't even used half of it. It looks like they're digging pretty far down, and there's still over half of the stone quarry stone supplies remaining. Still nowhere near close to running these mines out, which is good. 1 less thing to worry about. I did queue up a whole bunch of stone collection up here last year to try to get that boarding house built quickly. Looks like I missed some. There's still people... Okay, yeah, there's going to be people collecting stone forever then. Maybe I should queue up some iron collection too. Just because I'm spending so much time mining it. Yeah, let's do that. Everybody, you know what you can do? I guess it actually would be easier to just unselect all the people that were working there. I don't want anybody working in the iron mines or the stone mines right now. I want them to all go collect as much iron and stone as they can. And I want to keep 1 person collecting coal. Actually, I want 2 people working on coal. Our coal stocks are dwindling down. We used to have over 200, I think. Okay, we've got maxed out steel tools. Still not getting enough wool, looks like. We're over 60 wool a year, but we still have more leather than that by some amount. I also don't even know for sure if it's 1 wool per clothing or 4 wool per clothing, obviously. Let's see if it goes down by how much it goes down. So she's working. I think it went down by 2 there, assuming that was 1 cloth or one set of clothing. That's the tailor. She just stands outside of her shop. Okay. Well, no, she's got 4 warm coats, so you must get one coat per 1 leather and 1 wool. That's good. Oops, lost my my interface again. All right, I also lost my log. Oops. There we go. Lots of people becoming students. Oh yeah, we better get that school going quickly, or we're gonna miss out on some education. How expensive is it to build a school? 16. Pretty easy. Alright, let's put this down. Oh, it would be nice if it could fit there, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, it can fit there. Totally. Bam. That's really nice. Nice and central. Let's try to prioritize this. I don't even know if that works, but we'll try. And hopefully we can get that built. Okay, and the good news was that was actually just 1 family in the boarding house. They all moved into this 1 house. So we don't actually need this yet. Can't actually turn it below. You can't stop sending workers, seems like. Is there any way to, like, pause it? You can definitely pause it. Look at me, I'm finally figuring out some, like, advanced tactics. You could put a whole bunch of buildings down and just pause so they don't waste your time. Cool, that's a good one. It's good to know. It looks like the priority was probably working, but... traders? Thanks for the sheep. The livestock merchant... Look, dude, I only need you to come by once with each animal. After that, I don't need you. I mean, I suppose technically I could sell him sheep? How would you do that? Can I request sheep? That would be kind of cool. You can sell mutton. I don't see any sheep. Maybe I'm just not noticing. I guess it would be alphabetical, right? So it should have been between roots and squash. Probably can't sell sheep. They'd be too valuable. We are maxed out on sheepies, though. Oh, so there you go. I think how it works is, as they breed, it just keeps adding to the total. Now that it's fully stocked, we've got the max number of sheep. I think every time they breed, we get just food out of it. And we're still getting the wool. Oh, right. I'm probably going to want to split this pasture. It looks like ranching is going to be a really nice source of food income. Because they only very recently hit 21. Pretty recently, I think. And 560 food for 2 workers isn't bad. I think we could get more next year. I think we will get more. Oh, hold on. Oh, right. I'm like, why do I have 22 laborers? It's because I sent them all to go get this stuff. That's fine. Just keep getting the stone and the iron. I'll send you back to the mines later, I promise. Just where you want to go, right? If we could just finish this school up quick. Don't actually need that many builders. Looks like we're going to make it in time. 20 students is the max for 1 school. Then we add another teacher. And huzzah! Alright. No one's going there yet, but this one will be filled up soon. We go back to building our houses. Things are looking pretty good. Hey, cows! Moo. Awesome. So I think we've got, other than all the different crop types, I think we've got 1 of each building functioning now. I don't think I've missed anything. One thing I was going to check. Actually, early spring. Let's see how last year did. So, last year, 3 workers. I actually estimated this, if you remember. I thought 4 got us 1,000. 3 got us 875. And there was a bunch of fires last year. No, that was the year before. But still, that's pretty good. How about this one? This one only has 2 workers. It got much less, but still, that's about almost 300 per person. Almost 300 per person. That seems fair. 4 people made 1,000. That's 250 per person. It didn't really help in the long run. This gatherer with 2 people got almost as much food as this building seemed to get with 4 people before, honestly. And this gatherer's hut with 2 people, similarly, just about as much as they were getting with 4. This one with 4 is getting more. They might be able to go by just fine with 3, but for now we'll keep it as it is. Steel tools out here. No warm clothes out this side yet. Maybe not enough vendors moving stuff around. Because there should be firewood, steel tools, food, and clothing at each market, I think. If they're working properly. This one has all the warm coats. It could just be that the market is being greedy and this one's stealing all the coats, but eventually we'll get there. I mean, we should be getting quite a lot more wool now. Now that we've maxed it out. Alright. Keep bringing me all the goodies. No, I had been intending to build like a tunnel through here. How much would that have cost? Fisherman died. That's fine. If I built a tunnel from this road, for instance. 164 stone. Wow, I don't think that's worth it right now. Is there no, like... Yeah, because I can't build diagonally through there, it's a really rude tunnel. 148. No, that's not... I mean, I might do it eventually just to save some time. Like, once I start expanding in this direction, it's a long walk around the mountain, but that's... I should really expand north first, over in this way. North and east. This side's going to be a lot easier to get around in. Maybe, like, if I get houses up to here, maybe I'll put, like, a gatherer on this side, but I don't think I want to really expand this kind of buildings that way right now. Firewood's low? Why is that a problem? Are we just using too much now for 2? We're currently consuming 370 fuel? What's the problem? It used to be way higher. I think they're using coal now. They must be. I used to see this at like 1,000 a year. Oh no. Oh, is this year? Last year they used 1,600 coal, firewood, and we only produced 1,200. Okay. So, are you telling me I need another lumberjack? Yeah, they made 600 last year. A little over 600 last year. Okay, well I can put another one down. That's not too bad. Should build more houses again pretty soon. Oh, I think I meant... Oh, I did build that. Never mind. I thought I forgot that road there. I did remember. Let's put down another fire cutter then. Fire cutter. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant to say. Amazing. Wood cutter. Should we build it down here to help these guys out? I know it interferes with the... No, I'm not going to build anything down there right now. Kind of filling up all this area. I'm going to put it there. I know they're all side by side, but... I mean, the logs come from down here and over here. So building the woodcutters anywhere else seems kind of dumb, because we don't want so much travel time for logs. We do have more students, so timing on the schoolhouse was pretty good, I think. Managed to catch that. Houses. Continue building houses. So, I think we want to prioritize, make sure this gets built. Make sure that gets built first. And then in your spare time, get some more stone houses queued up. Okay. We're still picking up iron and stuff up here. Yeah, that's a lot of iron I queued up. That's good, though. I mean, we need it. Might have got most of the stone by now that I queued up. Still iron up here. Probably should have queued up that iron first. Technically, it's probably closer. I actually have a lot of iron anyway right now, so forget that. So that means all of our laborers that used to be picking up random stuff, we can send a bunch of them back to the quarries. I'm sure they'll be happy. Let's start with 10 here, and yeah. No. See, I hate that. Because this thing is set to of 10 and this is of 2, I wanted two people to stay in the coal job. I have to actually lower this down the maximum number of workers to 5 for them to go over there. I mean, I understand how it's working, but I don't like it. Also, our food is dropping down a little bit. We should start working on more of that. All right, more farmers. Keep that going. Probably start rebuilding our gatherers a little bit more here and working harder. 3 fish. 1 fish, 2 fish. You've got 4 workers, you've got 2 herbalists. With just the 2 herbalists, we're definitely getting enough. Probably more than enough herbs now. Now that we've got a good forest for the herbalists, it seems to be working really well. Which is nice. I could probably, actually, now that I think about it, definitely save 1 worker from the herbalists. We're making tons, and I don't really need to sell them anyway, so there you go. Work on food. Got to get that food growing again. I'm building a lot of houses, so... Also, warm coats have made it down this far, finally. Tons of onions and venison and stuff. Lots of leather. I don't know what the point is of having leather in the market. And iron. Who uses that? One more person working in the coal mine. It's kind of one of our lowest resources. Ah, logs. Logs. We have enough people, just barely. If people start dying again, we're going to get a little short. No one's going to be graduating for a while either, like I said, so it's difficult. Alright. And we are feeding, like, we almost hit a 50-50 ratio again. We had so many children. Currently we have 67 people who do not contribute to the workforce, and 89 workers. We're almost back to that 50-50 split. No wonder my food reserves are going down. We're feeding a ton of people that aren't working at all. That's tough. Hopefully we've got enough food saved up and enough workers that don't die that we can last until some of these students starts graduating. Got 10 chickens. It's hard to see them. They kind of blend in. But I'm looking forward to... Well, they are getting eggs already, but looking forward to some tasty chicken dinners. Got a baby cow. I would expect chickens should reproduce the quickest of the 3 animals, right? Cows have pretty long reproductive cycles. Pretty large mammal. Takes a while for the babies to grow up. Chickens, though, are pretty quick. We are up to 10. Yeah, it's definitely growing quickly. And the pasture... So we may not be making a ton of meat out of the sheep, but we definitely get some, and we're getting lots of wool, which is really what I wanted, was more wool. At some point... We're still not getting enough wool. I may build bigger pastures. Looks like we had our autumn harvest, and our food supplies did go back up, almost as high as they used to be. I think 15,000 is about as max as we've seen. So, we're doing okay. Oh, we have another merchant, by the way. He sells all kinds of food. I keep sending this guy away, and he keeps bringing back more and more food. We could buy some, but I don't think we need to, so just get out of here. Get out of here! Keep fishing. I'm not going to assign any more fishermen right now. Logs? I think the logs will rebound. Oh, I forgot to assign another woodcutter, of course. Might not have need the 3rd one just yet, but let's take down one of our iron miners. We've got quite a lot. And turn him into a woodcutter. There we go. Make sure we don't run out of firewood. I keep thinking, you know, eventually we're going to have enough stone houses that will be okay. We actually have an empty stone house? What? And one that's not really fully utilized. Okay. You know what? You guys are kicked out. This is good. This is really good. It means I can start switching it over now. What am I looking for? Demolish. There we go. You guys are homeless until you move into the new stone house. You didn't even... I must have more than one empty stone house. Wow. Glad I clicked on that. And when I do it this way, they pull the food out and put it back in the market, I think. Excellent. That's really good. Okay, they did move in. Somebody moved in anyway. But what I can do is I can just build a stone house, destroy a wood house, build a stone house, destroy a wood house. Totally fine. I mean, we have a lot of wooden houses. It's going to take a while, but... I think this is a valid use of resources for a while. Try to keep the stone income as good as I can, and we'll just keep replacing houses. I like how she was able to carry all of the wood and stone. How much did she even pick up? I don't even know. She put it in the stockpile. I want to see... I want to remember to try to figure out what percent of resources you get back. So, like, it costs 16 wood and 8 stone to build a wooden house. If I demolish it, do I get that all back? Because that would be pretty cool. I think that'd be cool. Getting me some more stone. Perhaps should consider building some more wells at some point. I think my split of labor is pretty good at the moment. I like it. I mean, our population is definitely rising. We're over 150 people. Alright, 2 people moved in immediately that time. No one's in the boarding house. Now, sometimes people are just moving out. I didn't think students would move out like that. I guess they do. They don't work, but I guess they can get married and start having kids before they graduate. Just like real life. Yay! Happy thoughts. Well, let's just keep building houses. I'm gonna build a road in the middle. I wonder if this will line up. Probably not. No, we're gonna have a couple spare slots over on the left side. Not going to be building stone roads for a while. I honestly don't even know what different stone roads make. They're probably a little bit faster, but it could be like 1% faster. 3 cows still. 14 chickens. They're growing like crazy. We're getting a reasonable amount of mutton. You know, we're making at least a couple hundred per worker. That's not bad. At least they feed themselves and... Did I ever figure out how much people ate per year? If you knew how many people you had, you could look at the production, of course. And we used 17,000 food last year and produced less. See, that's a bad sign. But it's mostly because we got too many children. We have, let me just count this out, 95... 125 plus 39, so it's 134. We have 164 people, so we're eating, I guess, about 100 food per person. So right now, each adult needs to be producing enough for themselves and 1 child. Except that I don't split the labor up like that. Yeah, my workers need to be making 300 or 400 per worker right now, easily. And the only ones that really do that, I think, are like the gatherers. The gatherers, 4 people. Each one made about 800 per person per year. At least at that one. This one, see, it's probably about 600 per person. This one, probably about 600 per person. Gatherer huts still make the most, definitely make the most food per worker. Definitely. Not even close, really. Where's my hunter? Hunters are only making like 200 per person. That's pretty not good. That's as low as an orchard. You know how much I love orchard. Actually, never mind. 1 worker, 500. That's pretty awesome, actually. Never mind. Except for this one. See, that's the trouble. Sometimes it's pretty good. Sometimes it's basically nothing. Stupid orchards. I don't think I'll be building a whole lot of those in the future. Stone is just getting used up. People keep moving in instantly. Maybe I should, like, replace all the wooden houses that are far away from mines, like these ones. Alright, someone has actually graduated from school. That's what I want to see. So we've lasted long enough between the school shutdown. The school strike, as we call it. The school strike of 25. And now we're actually getting workers now. So I've actually... Wait, hold on. I got lots of laborers. People have been graduating like crazy then. I'm gonna fill up the stones. Stone Workers Guild. And then we're gonna consider... How do I want to consider this? We need more food pretty soon. I think that's safe to say. Miner has died. This setup is really good for food. I should build a Hunter's Guild out here. Put a little bit of stone road. And my thinking here is, because it's nice old forest, maybe we'll get more deer out of it. I definitely, but mostly I want to get another gatherer's hut. Now, how am I going to set this up? We're maxed on herbs too. That's nice. I mean, this gathering hut is doing quite well without a merchant being in range. Mind you, it is right beside a storage barn and a couple houses. So if I want to get more food quickly, another gatherer's hut is certainly the way to go. Or to try to get another fishery like this. This one's pretty solid. We'll put another worker in this one. See how that works. Just waiting for our stone to get mined to finish our buildings. I mean, I'm curious how much our chicken farms and cattle farms are going to make eventually. Ranches, pastures, you know what I mean. We're getting eggs, but I assume we do get meat probably once they fully grow. I mean, even like this, 100 per season's not great, but at least it's feeding the person who's doing it, basically. And that's with a not even full chicken farm. Chestnut seeds, cabbage seeds, we have both of those already. Get out of here. You're not welcome around these parts. Well, actually, the seed merchant is. It's just, right now, I'm busy. Making firewood like crazy. We're burning through our logs, too. We've probably got so many people that our logging industry isn't keeping up. I just recently upgraded those back to 4. I suppose I should make another little outpost for you know, another lumberjack gatherers and well, not herbalist, but at least another lumberjack gatherer outpost. So how do I want to do this? Kind of planning on spreading sort of to the north, because I didn't want to get into the way of this stuff. So if I plan to build another outpost up here, it's pretty far away from stuff. We built our, no, we have not built our hunting cabin yet. Just need more stone, of course. Always with the stone. Is there any stone? There's a little bit of stone down here. Somebody go pick this up. Could try to make an outpost out here. Not that good. Not enough room for a full... Well, I mean, I can see. Like, if I put not herbalists in food. Gatherer's hut. I mean, that's not bad. Most of it would be inside. Like, it's not a forest right now, but I could fix that up. It's pretty far away from the town. I mean, these might not be too bad. Like, what I'm thinking is if I go this way, I can add more docks along the way, basically. This is probably what I'll do then. Also, there's a hill, so be careful. It's, well, it's not great. This one's maybe a little bit better. Further away. Could just try to build another fishing dock around here that's not too far off. They're really not as good, though, for actual income, so forget that. Fishing seems good, but it's not as good as you'd like. Yeah, we're definitely running low on food. We're gonna have to really expand that soon. This is a problem. I've got lots of workers. I don't think we're missing out on any of our crops. Maybe we should just build some larger farms up here for next year. Maybe that would be the easy way to do it. Or, you know, more pastures. No. Let's, it seems like, honestly, the crops, these guys, well, they didn't do very good last year. Well, there's 700 there. Cabbage has been doing poor. Maybe I do need more farmers. Well, I've got a fair number of laborers to go. Let's, can I raise the cap? I can't raise the cap here. Well, what I'll do is I'll queue... This will give us a bunch of logs as well. So what we'll do, we'll wrap it up here with some more crops. I still haven't really... I have no idea what the best size is. 15 by 15 is as large as it gets. So we can do that. But I don't like that because it doesn't line up with my roads. How about this way? That's 27. It's way too long. Well, what we could do is we could go like 13 by 13 on this side. And then one would be 14. Sure. But then this one, I want the road to keep working. So let's cancel that. And then try this again. And hopefully this expands our crops enough that we'll be okay, maybe. 10 by 10. 10 by 10. There we go. So let's get this built quick, and I'll select my... what do you guys think I should specifically grow up here? You know, like... Also, it's still almost in range of the merchant. Probably build more houses along here once this is done. I don't know what the best crops will be, but... We're getting lots of trees anyway, that's good stuff. But yeah, I mean, our food used to be at 15,000. It's going down by like maybe 2,000 a year right now. It's not a good sign. Tons of lumber. We got all our firewood. Actually, we're using like more than that per year, so let's up the limit to 2,000 now. Similarly, we'll up the tool limit to 200. Probably like have one spare tool for each person. And clothes are still actually almost at the limit, so at least we're doing good with tools and clothing and firewood. Alright, so these are bigger fields than before. They take more workers by like they double. Once these are finished, I'll assign people. It's autumn, so we're not really planting anyway. This is all for next year. This is finished. Put another stone road along the middle. Dirt road, sorry. The opposite of stone. Keeps my laborers busy. Or builders, I guess, technically. So then, we're gonna need 12 more farmers. Wowzers. I don't know if it really matters what you pick, but we'll pick another corn, another wheat. We'll pick a really big bean, because beans seem good, and a really large cabbage. Cabbage, beans, wheat, corn. That's all the stuff, except we only have 1 peppers and 1 potato. Sure, it's fine. Now we just need to put more. Yeah, we've definitely run low on farmers. Now, I'm curious just how many we can get by. Like, do we need all these guys or what? Like, I'm gonna try with 20. We'll see how that averages out. You know, these guys got 4 out of 4. I'm actually gonna maybe cut those down to a max of 3 because they're not that much bigger than a 10 by 10. Like, this is 100 squares. A 13 by 13, I think this one was, should be 169 squares. It's not double the squares. It's only 60%, 69% larger. That's not, you don't need double the people. We don't have enough ale either, but whatever. People are fully healthy and fully happy, so I'm not going to worry about more taverns and more hospitals right now. Probably will need another chapel, though, before too long. What I'll probably start considering is another hub, like up here. And I'll think about putting a market surrounded by, well, not a town hall, but we'll want to put another tavern, another chapel, maybe another school, bunch of houses, more farms and stuff. I'll probably put one up here in a couple episodes. I'm just not ready yet. Why is no one... See, sometimes the rounding bit is dumb. It's like, I should be able to put 20 out of 24 and have at least one person at each one, instead of 3 here and nobody there. Fine, I have a couple spares. 2 more in. Still doesn't work, though. At least we had a lot of people grow up right then. I mean, right now, in the middle of winter, we probably have a ton of idlers if you can hunt them down. Oh, okay, that's a woodcutter idling, yeah. So, all my laborers, and probably all my farmers, and anyone who's got the little sign, well, woodcutters that are hit the limit. I don't know why that guy was idling, but we might as well send them out to collect stuff, because there's nothing else to do in the winter, if you're a farmer. So, you know, pick up iron. If I pick up more iron, then I don't need to keep the iron mine as full. I can turn this down a little bit, because we'll have tons of iron in stocks. Maybe put one more person in coal instead. And if I could find stone, that would be the best. There's more stone over there. That's true. Pretty far walk, but keeps my people busy, right? Anyway, I think with that, it's time to end our episode. Have increased the farm size. I think this is as far away from the market as I want to build my farms. I'll queue up right now while I'm thinking about it. A couple more stone houses for this direction. Try to keep farmers living relatively close. That's still within range of the market anyway, so that's good. And I'll start thinking about how I want to expand up north so that I can maybe plan it out a little bit smarter. Just, you know, smart-wise. Put a market in the middle with a... Probably don't need a storage barn right beside it or anything. But we'll want to put... Maybe I'll have their own tailor, their own blacksmith, a schoolhouse, maybe a hospital, probably a well. Let's make sure I don't forget that. Chapel, you know. Maybe a spare boarding house, I don't know. I'll start thinking about that in the next couple episodes. Anyway, hopefully there's no more laborers. I should try to remember to every winter queue up some pickups, because that'll keep my farmers busy until there's nothing left to pick up, at least. That's fair. Is this supposed to be... Yeah, I turn this off. I can turn this back on to keep this area fully stocked, so that we get the most out of our herbs and the most out of our gatherer. Yeah, the gatherer can definitely get... Wow, that's about 800 per food crop there. Not a lot of venison, but we just built the hunting cabin, so hopefully it turns around. Hopefully our food doesn't dwindle and we all starve. Oh, we have a merchant. I guess I'll wait for that. I'm trying to end the episode again, but you know how it is. There's always one more thing. It's a good game for that. And wheat seeds. I definitely do not need wheat seeds. If I wanted any seeds, I would ask for pears, cherries, apples. I don't think I bought the walnuts. We don't have pumpkins or squash. Plums. Pecans. At least if you bring me something I don't have, I might buy it. Maybe. I wouldn't count on it, but at least it's possible. Maybe I should queue up some firewood here. Well, maybe 3 dudes is just barely enough for firewood. Maybe we shouldn't be selling firewood right now. All right. Anyway, I think we're in late winter. Let's wait for the new year. We're almost there, and then we'll end our episode at a nice spot. Lots of iron. People are picking up stone, although they're going to stop. Like, we're going to lose most of our gatherers out there because they're going to go back to farming in a second. Which is fine. As soon as the winter's over. We did manage to build one of the 2 houses I queued up. People keep expanding. Good. I still want to, like, replace more houses, but, stone is the trouble, obviously. So, max that out before I forget. I have hit the iron limit, too. That's good. That's good. So I forgot about that, yeah. I can queue up people to pick up iron, and then we just stop working the mine. That's fine. Okay, so we're into spring of the year 28. We've got 110 adults. Probably do a bit of a recap next episode just to see how educated and stuff people are. But, I mean, we've got spare clothes, spare tools, some food. Food's the next issue again, but mostly good, right? Mostly good. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.